Hello everyone, this is Dion Sol. I hope everyone is doing well. And today, as you see before you, we are sitting in the cockpit of the Aero Commander 690B. Last couple of videos, few videos, I've been flying smaller airplanes and been enjoying the hell out of it. It's been having lots of fun for me anyway, and I hope those videos were fun for you as well, and educational and all that other happy stuff. And so today, I thought I would mix it up a little bit and throw in another airplane into the equation, which is the Aero Commander 690B. And also we're doing another mission generator flight, trying to build up my my portfolio with getting as much XP or prestige points as possible, and checking off the boxes as I go along, which is really fun, at least for me anyway. But today, this flight that you can see, which is kind of funny, found this flight that says your reputation precedes you. Today, we need you to discreetly transport 50.6 pounds of laptops to Prescott Ernest A. Love Field. Now, I just think that's funny. I'm transporting 50 pounds of laptops. Okay, so a laptop is what, 7 pounds a piece? At least the old ones were. So what are we talking? 7 times 7 is 49. So we're talking roughly seven laptops, or maybe 15 laptops if it's half the size or whatever the case may be. I just thought that was funny because they had the laptops as transportation. So I thought, okay, gotta do this flight. So anyway, so we're gonna load this thing up right here. We'll go ahead and accept that flight right now, and we'll get out of that. And then where we're going to Prescott, Arizona, is we're leaving here at Thermal Palm Springs, also known as Jacqueline, I guess, Cochran Regional Airport, and we're gonna go follow right along. And okay, there's something to zip by there in the real world traffic. That's kind of funny. And then we're gonna head off to the I think that's the that's the 29 Palms VOR, and instead of actually going through the corridor like I would expect, which you would hit this virtual waypoint here, and then hit Zelma, and then carry on to avoid the Turtle Moa. It's just having us go right through the Turtle Moa, which is fine. I don't really care. That's what Sky Vector did for us. And then we'll follow it all out to Drake, and then from Drake just a hopscotch down to Love Field. So anyway, so that's what we're going to do, and this is how we're set up here. And I see we got a little bit of cloud cover, at least high clouds maybe, right there. But other the rest of that, it should be fairly clear going. I just did a flight earlier that failed, and going from Lancaster, my home base, to Thermal, but that video I didn't like it, so I just deleted it and went about my merry way. But this one right here hopefully sticks. And also too, we're going to change up the format here just a little bit. I'm trying to find a sweet spot in the length of these videos. So what I'm going to do is once we take off, then I'm going to speed up the video until we're on final to land, as opposed to up to climb at real time, and then in the middle with cruise, then speed it up, and then land, and then once you get to top of descent, and then decelerate, or then because that just makes these flights a little long, and I'm just doing what I can to shorten it up to basically get some viewer retention is what I'm looking for, and just trying to find that sweet spot, and to keep everybody entertained, and at the same time just try to find that happy medium to be educational and fun and that sort of thing. So without further ado, so we already got our setup and going there. I need to go ahead and change real quick this right here. What we're going to do is we are going to cut and paste the you guys can't see it off camera here, but we're going to change our text to our from and destination. I'm doing right now, and I got to put in Prescott, Arizona, which is KPRC space, and then says Ernest RNEST, looks like Ernest A. Love FIELD field. There we go. and I noticed that everything was in caps, and I was using a ERNEST A of IELD field. There we go. Okay, now everything is the way it should be. So that takes care of that, and so that's where we're going, our from and to, and all that happy stuff. And then we'll go ahead and check our fuel. And our fuel, let's see where our fuel is at. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes is in the tank, not a problem. Poundage is okay. I'm just going to leave that alone. So we're good to go there. And so all we got to do now is start the engines. Go ahead and go through the process of setting up the Aero Commander 690B. We'll go ahead and throw the externals. Go ahead and throw everything on. I don't close the door. Now we don't need your generators on yet. We don't need that. Go ahead and throw the smoking sign, cabin, that, position lights. That's all good. Windshield heat, pitot, so I don't forget. Get that out of the way. And because we are currently on the GPU, I'm going to go ahead and turn the radios on and get that out of the way. And next thing, we'll go ahead and set our limiter so we limit this airplane will not over torque and destroy the engines. On. And I think that's it with the overheads for now. And down here on the bottom, we're going to put in 15,500 feet. I kind of like that altitude. It's me over everything in the continental United States. I don't think anything is above 15,500 feet in the United States. So, you know, that's usually the bestest of the best. And then standby, which we are already on our squawk, and we'll go ahead and put our environmentals to automatic and our temperature to medium, so that way we don't have hypoxia and black out. And then we'll go ahead and put our radio so until it gives us our call outs between 400 feet and less. And then here is the Garmin 750. And we'll go ahead and set this up right now. So we're going to term, and then we're going to go to term to cones. Not what I want. Go add waypoint. C-O-N cones. And then I'm going to go against what I'm going to go through that corridor that what they showed, and so I'm going to put cones to 29 palms. I'm going to put 29 palms, which is, well, in actuality, well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just leave it as such. So we'll go to 29 palms. So T. No, not that one. That one. That one. We want cones. Does cones have any waypoints? Oh, it does have a low airway. Okay. Well, if it has a low airway, then our airway is going to go. What is that airway? It's either 150 or it's either 514 or 538. So let's go 514 and see where that takes us. Let's see if that takes us to Gulfs, or at least to Zelma. And it does. So guess what? Awesome. So it goes to that, and then from Zelma, then we'll jump on the Victor Airway to 442, which is right there, all the way to Needles. So that would be E. Where's Needle? Oh, that's interesting. 442 does not give us to Needle. That is strange. But does it give us all the way to break? Oh, it does not. Fascinating. So Zella, so the corridor is going to make us go all the way to Gulfs, which we're not going to do. So we're just going to go to Zella, and then we'll just do a direct then. Zella, so 442 doesn't work for us, which is kind of weird. That's kind of weird why it doesn't work. 442. that should take us Needles. E, E, D. It does not. There's got to be a reason for it that I don't know. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here and just add EED, Needles. I'll just put in Needles manually. And then from Needles, we'll just go right on over to Drake. Go to Airway, and that would be the 442 again. That would be V12. V12 to Drake. So I'm changing it up a little bit. Drake. There is Drake. Drake, and then our destination is going to be KPRC. RC. Boom. And as far as, let's see, right now it says that the altimeter is 3015 and the winds are at 080. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to give me information, waypoint information, go to file. Right now we've got 080 is our winds. We got 012, we got 03 left and 03 right. So realistically I can either go 12 or I can go 03. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 13 right for right now and go for that. So that's what we're going to pick. So we're going to go here. We're going to go load procedure, arrival, or approach, sorry. And we're going to go 03 right. And we'll see how that plays, because that might change. And that's fine. Once I get the ATIS from that area, I'll probably scratch this and do something different. That's fine. Alright, so I made my own flight plan. Go my own way. Good, bad, and different. Here we go. So we're going to go through that corridor. So basically, just to update, what I decided to do is we're going to go up through here, and we're going to hit this, and go all the way over to here, and then we're going to pick up a direct from Zelma all the way to Needles, and then from Needles, EDD, and then we'll pick up the V12 Victor Airways over to Drake, and then from down in there, and then we'll probably come down and then come around like this, and then come in on 30 like this. Because currently, but that could change. Once we get there, we'll load up the ATIS, which is right here, 127.2. Once we get in the hood, then we'll pick up the ATIS and find out what's up with that. So, okay, so we got our flight plan is all set and ready to go. So I hope that was entertaining in itself. You know, making it on the fly, and we'll go ahead and get set up here. And let me go ahead and get back into the cockpit here. And you can hear the sound in the background of the air blowing inside the cabin as I have to take a cough. Sorry about that. So now, what I'm going to do is reset our fuel. Fuel set to 0. We're good to go there. Looking good, looking good. Just checking our... I wish they would add... what is this, oxygen? Yeah, make this oxygen functional. That'd be kind of cool. You know, you just turn this on, then it activates the oxygen, and then of course you got your environmentals right here, and that sort of thing, which would be kind of cool. I mean, you don't need it, and they kind of sidestepped using this, but still, it'd be kind of nice. Add that little bit more realism. Carenado would actually activate that and make that real. Or more realistic. Okay, so what we need to do now is flip the switch and just wait for the airplane to start. We need to get rid of all the, take a look outside real quick, and you see we have all of the static elements in there. This airplane does not have the ability to walk around and remove the static elements. So what we will do is we'll go over here and remove static elements all in one shot. We'll go ahead and leave the external power in to once we get the aircraft started, and then we'll remove that, and then I'll switch on the generators. So go ahead and start engine number 2. Engine number 2 is on. We got our laptops aboard. which I think is kind of funny. As this comes alive. Sure everything is all set. Put that fuel pump on. Make sure that settles out. Okay, we'll start the left engine. Parking brake is still set. KTRM, unfortunately, has made themselves have more work than they can handle, I think. I think if they, as a developer, would have less airplanes and trying to cater the X-plane market and the Microsoft Flight Simulator market, they would have more time to do more tweaks to airplanes. And unfortunately, because basically they have backed themselves in a corner. Now, granted, this is all my opinion, so it's very subjective, and I know that. I know that. I totally understand that. But to me, they've backed themselves into a corner where they just produce an airplane, and what you see is what you get, and nothing more than that. And that's kind of a disappointment, because I would like to see this airplane again have the oxygen work, have them add, a G1000 in here as an example, or whatever requests the customer base wants at large. But they back themselves in a corner where they're constantly have so many aircraft that they can't do that, and that's why I've been spending a lot of my hard-earned money on independent developers, up-and-coming independent developers that are catering to their 1 or 2 airplanes, and then is constantly evolving their airplanes, which is good. So anyway, that's my commentary on that issue. Let's go ahead and matter of fact, I think I'm screwing up here. Let's go ahead and get the ATIS. Go ahead and drop up here. We need to get the ATIS for this. One more time. Push the ATIS over.
Jacqueline Cochran weather.
994. 994.
Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 29. Dew point -5. Altimeter 2994.
All right. Switch back over. So, because that one real world airplane comes zipping in here, I have a sneaking hunch that we gotta release the there we go. Now we can move. This airplane has locked has the props locked, so you can't turn this thing around here. Try to avoid all the obstacles here. I can figure out where the heck I am. Looks like I need to, let's see if I can go this way. I should have went to the right or left at the very beginning. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, because that airplane zipped right in front of me like it did, I have a sneaking hunch that the real world traffic is taking off and landing on not 3.5, the other one. I forgot what the other one is offhand. I'd have to zoom up here. 1.7, either one. Yeah, 1.7. So that's what we'll take off on. We'll take off on 1.7. So that's what we will do. And this is stock X-plane. This is not a modification. I never downloaded this airport. So this is out of the box X-plane graphics, which is really cool. Swig of water for the working man. Gain a little speed here. looks like I'm going to reload Mr. X's not JPEG files, the files for the runways to give the better textures. This is out of the box X-Plane textures, which is not bad, don't get me wrong, but Mr. X's ones I like better. Even though they're, what, 3 years old now? Whatever. Now that sock is indicating to me that we should be taking off from runway 35, but real world airplanes were landing on runway 17, so we're going to do runway 17. Thermal traffic November 502 Delta Mike is at runway 17 for straight off departure. November 502 Delta Mike. So, we will go ahead and set our particulars here. We're going to do 160 knot climb with our indicated airspeed. Our heading is 170. And we've already got our altitude set. Now, just a little programming note, what we're going to do a little different with this one is that once I take off and I get straight and heading down the road, then that's when I'm going to try something different to consolidate these videos by just doing the condensing the video by just speeding up the video between there and once I'm on final, once I get to the other side. So because of that, let's go ahead and get everything else set. And I do, and I remove myself. Myself is gone. And here we go. Excuse me, I had to cough again. Lining up on runway 17. And we will turn on all our lights, make sure all our lights are on. Everything is on, everything looks good. All right, guys, catch you guys on the other side, so enjoy the takeoff and enjoy when we come to the final. Alrighty, well, we have made it back. So anyway, as you saw in the last little bit there on the tail end of that thing that I was trying to, I was too high to land, and so I ended up having to do a go around and then come around. So now we're starting to line up, and I'm trying to set this thing up here, and it's not cooperating, which is expected. Every time that I don't record, it works just fine. Glide gets on the glide slope and just glides right on down, no problem. Everything is all happy-go-lucky, but this time it's not willing to cooperate, so I guess I'm just going to have to just land it by hand. So enjoy the landing here. As you saw, I just tried it again and it failed. So anyway, we're just going to land this bad boy. Get some flaps out right there. Still feels like a little high. Just a little bit. And I am noticing that I am landing where the sock is going the opposite direction, but whatever. Well, it's actually, oh, I'm actually incorrect. The sock looked like it was alright. Alright, we got on the ground. 172, oh, that's a little rough. Not too bad though. It's under, anything under 200 is awesome on the feet per minute, so that's all good. Stand on the brakes a little bit there. Go ahead and get rid of the landing lights. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves tucked away. I've never been to this airport before, so I'm just gonna wing it here and find a spot and park it. And this is a stock X-plane. Now, this isn't any modification, so this is out of the box X-plane. From the latest build, which is version 11.32 R2, I believe it is. Release Candidate 2. Or RC2. Or Release 2. No, it's Release 2. But anyway, which is all good. So I think I'll pick this spot right here. That looks like a good a spot as any. Stick it right here. There we go. Alrighty. Turn this off. You know, I already hit the parking brake, but I guess I have to hit it again. Turn everything off. Go ahead and get rid of that. As you're probably hearing my granddaughter in the background making a bunch of noise. Because that's what granddaughters do. Alrighty, there you go. And of course now it starts to roll even after I hit the parking brake. But I did get a level up here. So, which is really cool. But I'm more concerned about trying to stop the airplane. I will probably have to come back and stop. Static element, stop. Of course not, you don't want to stop. So screw it, I'll just go ahead and spin my points anyway. So that is it. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time on another exciting X-Plane adventures. Please like, subscribe, and donate. It is most appreciated for all your support. Trying to build this channel up, and I will, looks like I want to fly the 737-200 and get my feel. I haven't played that in a while, so I'll do a video with that eventually. And I also got to repaint it again because I forgot to paint it, so I'll have to repaint it and get the Solo Swings logo back on it and start doing some SimBuddy and FS Economy flights. So anyway, you guys take care, as my airplane is just sitting here just rolling in the breeze. So anyway, you guys take care and have yourselves a great one. Again, take care. Bye.